Knicks family, what's poppin'? It's your boy. We got some New York Knicks free agency updates right now. Let's go. I know you want to stay updated on the New York Knicks and free agency. So subscribe to the channel right now. Ring that notification bell. You'll get a notification anytime that I go live, drop a video, or post in my community section. Do it now so you can stay updated. Kevin Durant updates. KD plans to engage 4 teams in free agency: the New York Knicks, Brooklyn Nets, Los Angeles Clippers, and the Golden State Warriors. It's unclear at the moment whether or not they're going to be conference calls or person-to-person. What we do know is that they'll be done in New York. He's rehabbing in New York, so let's not look too much into it. Now, the Golden State Warriors plan to offer KD a 5-year, $221 million contract. The Golden State Warriors are the only team that can offer Kevin Durant the 5th year. Now, if he does resign with Golden State, doesn't mean he's staying there. It is possible that they work out a sign and trade. A team like the Knicks, the Nets, and even the Clippers, they have the cap space. They'll be under the cap July 1, so they'll be able to work out signing trades. Now, between those 4 teams, who has the greatest chance? You know what? Looking at Kevin Durant and his situation, it's very hard to say. Obviously, if it's basketball decisions only and purely basketball decisions, then you're talking to Golden State Warriors, right? He can rehab. He can come back, and he's still going to need a year to get back into all-star Kevin Durant form. And you got Steph Curry. Klay Thompson is going to re-sign with Golden State. You got those guys to lean on until you're back into form. So if it's basketball reasons, it'll be Golden State. If you're looking other than basketball reasons, the Clippers, maybe they make sense if he wants to be in LA. I don't understand why he would go to the Clippers. But they're getting an interview. He's going to engage them, so there must be something there. But see, if he leaves, given what happened in Los Angeles, the Lakers, I don't see why he goes to the Clippers. It would be either the Knicks or the Nets. We'll see what his preference is. Updates on Kawhi Leonard. The Knicks fully expect to get an interview with Kawhi Leonard. Maybe Monday, Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday of next week in Los Angeles. Updates on Kawhi Leonard. Now, the Knicks fully expect to get an interview with Kawhi Leonard. It could be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week in Los Angeles. Now, I don't think the Knicks really expect to land Kawhi. I honestly believe that they're trying to lay the groundwork for 2020 just in case Kawhi decides to take a 1-year deal with the Raptors, try to repeat as champions, and then come out again in free agency in 2020. Maybe they've, laid some groundwork. What I do believe and what I've read, I'm sure you've read the same thing, that they're going to pitch Kawhi on the marketing capabilities with New Balance in New York City. We'll see how that works. I don't expect that to matter much to Kawhi. Sources, pundits, whoever, analysts, writers seem to think that maybe Kawhi is moving into marketing himself a little bit more. And maybe he is. I don't know. But I think that the Knicks are really just laying that groundwork for 2020. Now let's talk about some player interest updates with the New York Knicks. Their interest in Terry Rozier, from what I've been reading, seems to be growing stronger. And his interest in the Knicks is growing stronger. If the Boston Celtics really do sign Kemba Walker, Terry Rozier, his contract will be renounced and he'll be an unrestricted free agent. It's said that he wants somewhere between $14 million and $16 million per year, which the Knicks could handle easily. They've got $70 million to use, and they've got to use at least $60 million in this free agency period. So this could be a possibility. So now, Terry Rozier, what do I feel? I'm not really sure if he's better or that much better than Dennis Smith Jr. I will say this. He's been to the dance. He went deep in the playoffs just 2 years ago, and he was the leader. He averaged 16, 5, and 5. When Kyrie Irving was out this season, I think he led the team to an 11-3 record. So maybe there is a little bit of proof in the pudding. If the Knicks do sign Terry Rozier, they're going to sign him as a starter. He believes he's a starter in this league. They're not going to sign him for $14 to $16 million and not start him, in my opinion. How will that work for chemistry? How would Dennis Smith Jr. feel? I don't know. It's hard to say. I want to know what you think. What do you think about the Knicks signing Terry Rozier if it comes down to that? $14 to $16 million a year. It's not that much for the Knicks. They have $70 million. No matter what happens, they have to spend $60 million. And if they do give him a contract, it'll be 1 year, maybe 2 years, to kind of test the water and see if he's actually a starter in this league and if he can continue to produce at a 16, 5, and 5 level. We'll see what happens. I want to know what you think. Leave it in the comments. It's picking up more and more steam around the league that the Knicks are seriously interested in DeMarcus Cousins. It wouldn't be a long-term contract. It'd be 1 year. A 1-year contract, a big contract, to see if he can return to an all-star level of play and then see what happens going forward. DeMarcus Cousins is 28 years old. I'm not exactly sure I'm on board with it. I'm not on board with it at all. If you're going to sign some guys, stick with guys that are 23, 24 years old. Terry Rozier is 25. I can go with 25. DeMarcus Cousins is 28, 29 years old, actually, I think. He's closer to 30. He doesn't exactly fit in that timeline with the guys that we have on the team. If you're not signing Kevin Durant, you're not signing Kawhi Leonard, why go with a guy that's 29 years old, just coming off of an Achilles injury? And I do know that it's only 1 year. But why not put that money into the Julius Randle? Someone who may even have a little bit more upside than DeMarcus Cousins right now because of the injury situation. We don't know what DeMarcus Cousins is. I'd rather gamble with Julius Randle. The Knicks and Randle still have interest in each other. I think that's the way to go. Forget about DeMarcus Cousins. I'm not with it. If you're not going to get one of the big dogs, stay young. Stay within your vision. Let's not put our money in any place crazy. Look, I'm probably preaching to the choir when I'm talking to you, Scott Perry, Steve Mills. And I think the Knicks fans, I think you guys are with me. I'm probably preaching to the choir. I'm just saying. Let's be smart. Let's be prudent. You're preaching prudency. You're preaching prudency to us. Be prudent. Stay prudent. Stay prudent. I get that you might want to take a chance, but I don't think DeMarcus Cousins is the guy to take the chance with. I don't. Take the chance with the younger guys. Not one that's 29 years old with an Achilles injury or coming off of an Achilles injury. That's all I got to say, ladies and gentlemen. Leave your comments in the description below. I'm going to catch you tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Remember that. 10 p.m. Saturday, June 29th at 10 p.m. I'm going to be live as we do a pre-free agency, or we could say a pre-agency show. And then I'll be on Sunday, 5:30 for free agency. I'm out.